Welcome back. So let's have a look at these connection events before we continue the rounds. First off, let's see about giving these gifts over to Alan.
That.
He'll take that. He'll take that. A string of Vice. Vice. A limited edition pair of sneakers depicting the white falcon from Le Burle's coat of arms. Oh. Why don't I give this catcher?
I feel a little guilty.
And a vacuum.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, it's a vacuum cleaner. That's great. I'm thinking the ones we want to keep, because we've only got 2 points right now. That may change later. If it does, I'll just skip through it, you know, how it works there. I'm thinking out of these 3 that we want to keep going forward with the story, it's Yume's and Ferry's. So we'll start with Burgard's. Master Burgard's looking put together. Apparently, he's got plans. He says he's meeting a woman. As his unworthy disciple, I can't help but want to check up on him. Indeed. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Isn't that Master? What's he up to? I'm liking the bike, though, I really am. It's the colours of the bike I like. Oh, you look perfect. Could I ask for a few more poses? How about this? Gosh, you are so cool. This article is going to turn out amazing. Do you mind if we continue the interview as we grab photos? Not at all. I hope I can answer your questions properly. Recently, an older, larger-than-life gentleman has been making waves on the expressway and residential autobahn of the capital. Have they always called it an autobahn? Not sure. Meet Mr. BZ, a biker with a surprisingly easygoing vibe and a body that belies his 70 years of age. Wait, he's 70? Has that come up before? I genuinely was thinking he was like in his 50s. I don't know why, but... Our editing department managed to get in touch with him, and he agreed to partake in a special interview. Look at him there, majestic though, isn't he? First off, we heard that you only started riding an orbital bike in the last couple of years. Is that true? Indeed. After retiring from a career I had dedicated my entire life to, I was ready to start down a new path. Interesting the braces are in the background there, though. I'll never forget the feeling when I first straddled my machine and hit the throttle. And ever since, you've been investing more and more into your ride, even while still making time to try out other new hobbies. I think we can all learn from your drive to keep trying new things. Please, I am simply a retired old man looking for ways to stay entertained. When I was younger, there were many things I wished I had a chance to dabble in. I can only hope that the young people of today will learn from my experience and not shy away from new experiences and challenges. That's some good photography, to be honest. I thought you'd be much less approachable when we first reached out to you. But as soon as our conversation began, I could tell how serious and sincere a person you were. I imagine you had plenty of admirers in your youth. Truth be told, I was something of a punk in those days. I took a pilgrimage across the continent on foot and by sea. I could be quite rash, you see. Are you telling me you traveled the continent before airships existed? Wow, that's incredible. It is like, what would they have had? They would have had ships. We know they had internal combustion engines, so maybe they had, probably not cars, no, because that's a reasonably new invention with orbital technology. They could have had like big, like sort of like coaches or something like that. I mean, they may have had trains in some regard. Like, 'cause even though they have orbital trains, they could have had steam trains. I don't remember any mention of like steam trains or internal combustion trains, like thinking like diesel trains and stuff like that. Don't remember mention of them at all. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of that though. Please do, please do. 'Twas a mere youthful indiscretion, but I believe it was thanks to that experience that I was able to broaden my horizons. It might even be fun to ride across the continent in this new era of orbital bikes and see how much things have changed. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to hear so much about you. One last question. What are orbital bikes to you? To someone like me who found himself racing through life? My bike is my prized companion and has allowed me to feel alive once again. Cool. Thank you so much for answering our questions. I think we'll be able to put together a wonderful article. I'm happy to have been of service. Do let me know when you publish the magazine. I would love to brag to my friends about it. Of course. Take care. Master, what are you doing? Van, you watch that go down, eh? I would appreciate your discretion until the magazine releases. The Tyro Times is publishing an orbital bike mag, huh? Guess everybody's got to capitalize on the bike boom. Can't say I ever imagined you interviewing for one, though. Nor did I. When I was driving on the expressway the other day, I noticed a car trying to keep up with me. They reached out and I couldn't say no after seeing how passionate they were. But isn't the fact that you're alive supposed to be a secret? Yes, so at this point it's all but open knowledge in the underworld. I did make sure they withheld my name, so it should be fine. There are pictures everywhere! If you say so. Anyway, it's nice to hear some new things about you. Didn't know you used to be a punk. That too, did you? But I wasn't as bad as you, I'll have you know. Just a big-bodied hooligan, living in obscurity on the edge of the continent. A series of events showed me just how small I was. So I left my hometown to reevaluate the scale of the world. That's all. Come on, that's all barely covers it. Give me the details. Perhaps I'll tell you about it one day. For now, it's enough to know that if I had not gone down that path, I doubt I ever would have taken you for my student.
To think that child I taught all those years ago would not only find himself true friends, but also his own way as a Spriggan. You faced your trials and learned how to value yourself. Even when I could not offer my aid, you still overcame the incident 3 months ago. Van, I am truly proud of how much you've grown.
I hope I have. All it feels like I did was delay the problem.
Then consider finding a solution your next assignment. That said, there's no reason to search for it alone. I'll lend you whatever help you need. After all, I'm both your teacher and your temporary assistant.
Yep, he's on the payroll. No way I can call you one of my assistants. But you know what? I'll gladly take the help. Van and Burgard then briefly chatted about bikes and reminisced over their time training together. Afterwards, they met up with their friends and resumed work. Burgard's connection level went up, deepening your friendship. Ooh. You know what I'm thinking? What we could do is put out a separate video where it's like it's all because I'm gonna let me go to the list. Planner launched. I'm gonna obviously record all of these, and each time they come up, I'm gonna show them all. I'm thinking what I'll do is once we finish the game, I'll release a compilation of all the connection events for certain characters. So it's like we'll have one that's all the Burgard ones, or the ones that Yume's ones, or the Ferry's ones. Like, That'd be a good way of doing it, because I'm trying to think, like, what's the best way I could represent that to people who just want to see those events, or want to try and find the right event that they potentially missed or couldn't get and wanted to carry on, but don't want to do the malarkey of messing around with different saves and stuff like that. It's like, I could do that. That would help out, wouldn't it? Just make a little video for people. Yeah. So I'll make an edit point there, and we'll go see about loading up and doing Yume's one. So, be right back. Now, the only problem I've got is I've got to send these off again, haven't I?
Thanks?
I feel a little guilty.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. I should have saved after I did that. Oh well. Well. But yeah, it's similar to what I was thinking, like what I did back in Cold Steel, when we were showing off all the different bonding events, and we did it in Zero to Azure as well. It's like, yeah, back then we were doing that, weren't we? So I'm thinking, like, yeah, we'll bring that kind of thing back. I was trying to think of the best way of doing it. It's like, I could put out a video on each one, but that feels wrong. In some way, it's like if I just group them together as a compilation, that would be a better idea, wouldn't it? If you have any better ideas on how that would be represented, that could be good. I'm assuming it's not a case of I need to view previous connection events in order to unlock later ones. I'm assuming. Not 100% on that though. So let me know. Thoughts on that idea. But I do want to try and get those connection events out, because it may be a case of if it is a case of like, well, you need to view the previous ones to see the next ones and all that type of stuff, so I may then just be like put them out as separate videos rather than anything else. I don't think they are though. They haven't felt like they follow along in previous games. That's the thing I was wary of. It's like they felt like the way they were going was the idea. It was like they follow on from previous ones, but they don't, do they? They don't. I think that's what threw me off. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Like I said, any comments on that, let me know. So, a present for Agnes. I've decided to accompany the excited Yume to help her pick a present for Agnes' birthday. But just as I was about to leave, Paulette stopped me. Oh. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Can you hear the tweeting birds up there? Alright, here's the money for Agnes' present. I'll pay the rest if it ends up costing more than that, so feel free to let Yume pick out whatever she likes. You got it. Yumes has been pretty psyched about all this, so I'll make sure she's happy with whatever she finds. Better not keep her waiting too long. About time to get... Hey, Van! Oh. Wrong cadence there. Hey, Van. There we go. What's up, Victor? If Yume wants something, buy it with this. Oh my. Well, we'll be surrounded by shops. I'm sure she'll be tempted by something or another. That's not what I mean. Yume is old enough now to be the one giving gifts. But it's her first time, so I want to reward her for it. Consider this a little celebration of her growth. You understand me? Loud and clear. Once we pick out Agnes' gift, I'll get Yume something. But, isn't 1,000 mira a little much? What's the point of money if I can't use it to spoil Yume? If she says she wants something, you better use that money and buy it. Alright, boy, you really dote on that girl, don't you? Man, hurry up, let's go! Come on! You heard the girl, go! Get your truck! It's like, alright mate, calm down. And she's so happy. So, where do you want to start, Yumes? I want to look at all kinds of stuff, so let's go to the marché. Works for me. Reminds me of when we bought your bike. Oh, yeah. Some lovely pictures. There was a Gaius painting there, he saw it. Blank canvas. Never did end up buying anything in the marché back then. But I take it you've got an idea of what you're looking for? Yep. After thinking a whole bunch about what Anya's likes, I remembered something. You did? A photo album, eh? Makes sense to me. Anya's is the type to treasure her memories, so I'd say this is a good pick. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, do you think she'll like it? Definitely. You'd better give it to her yourself, too. Bet that'll make her even happier. Sorry to keep you waiting. Was this the design you would like? Yes, I like that one, please. Wonderful. What shop are we in right now? That'll come out to 100 mina. Because isn't this the, isn't this Western? Wasn't that the shop where you buy medicine? That's exactly how much Paulette gave me. Like she knew. What? Yes, Western. Keep an eye on that. Man, this sure is a snazzy design. Exactly the kind of thing that Anya's would like. You've got a good eye, so what made you pick this one out? I wonder. Guess I just saw it and thought, she'd love this. Well, picking out something perfect just on instinct is pretty impressive. How should I say it? I guess you really do get people. Oh my. Is that a toy camera? What, you want one? Yeah, but today's supposed to be about buying a present for Anya's. Come on, you're still a kid, you don't need to worry about that kind of thing. Let's grab one. Consider it a reward for picking out such a good gift for Anya's. Really? Thanks, fan. I like this sort of working together basically with Victor to reward Yume for doing something good. It's like, it's good positive reinforcement. I like it. I like it a lot. One of our new model toy cameras, right? That'll be 2,000 mina. Man, that's twice as much as what Victor gave me. Ah, whatever. Now's not the time to be cheap, and it's Yume's. She deserves it. Yeah. When did I become such a damn softie? That's a good point. When did I become such a damn softie? Probably Sarah's influence. Here you go. 2,000 mina. Got a yellow one. Thanks, fan. Just think of it as a gift from your grandpa and myself. But today's not my birthday. Let me put it this way. You've given me the pleasure of watching you grow up. I'm just returning the favor. And heck, your grandpa's so happy you'd think it was your birthday. I'm growing up. Sure am. Might be hard to see from where you're standing, but there's no denying it. Adorable. You look like you're really enjoying yourself. So, what made you suddenly want a camera? Well, I want to make lots of memories. She bought a photo album, man. Come on. Where's this coming from? I mean, making memories you can hold on to is a great idea. What sorts of memories do you find important, Yume? Well, I've got a whole bunch, like memories of Mummy and Grandpa. And the most recent memories from when everyone started coming here. You mean Anya's and the rest of the gang, yeah? Yep. I mean, ever since they came, every day has been totally different from the one before. They teach me all about stuff I never knew and show me all kinds of stuff I've never seen. Plus, I feel like Mummy and Grandpa have been happier too. Can't deny things are becoming pretty exciting around here. For all three of you. And if you and everybody else had never moved in, the maximum Mummy would have never gotten as close as they are now. Aw, Yumes. Yeah, that got him. Yumes was saying how she felt like her family got bigger ever since I came into the picture. So I bet it means a lot to her to have my assistance making things more lively.
For me, my memories from right now are the most important ones. I never ever want to forget them. And I want on Yes to remember them too. And I want her to make even more great memories.
That's so. Well, I think that's a wonderful idea. If you treasure the now that much, then I'm sure Anya's would love to hear about it. So you should make sure to let her know how you feel. Got it? That'll help make her birthday party the best it can be.
Yep, of course.
Guess that's kind of the whole point of the party. What took you so long, Van? Did you help her buy a present? Oh, you may. That sure is a nice Camry you got there. What happened? Did he buy that for you? Uh-huh. He said it was a present from you and him. Thanks a bunch, Grandpa. I'm glad you liked the present I got you. Oh, dear. Jeez, I'm not even sure what we're celebrating anymore. Come on, Victor. Hey, Van. Come here. Here's the extra 1,000 mirror for the camera. Take it. It's like, no. It's the idea like, no, it is a present for both of you. No. Nah, I'm good. I didn't mind. No, you're taking it. That was supposed to be a present from me, so I'm paying. Got it? No. I refuse. Good day, sir. Sorry, but I refuse. After all, I'm the one who picked it out with her. You're just gonna have to live with going half and half on Yume's present with me. Here's to celebrating her growth. You might have picked it out with her, but I'm the one who told you to buy something in the first place. Van, Grandpa, what's the matter? It's nothing, Yume's Ed, nothing you me. Huh? I was hoping they'd get a picture together, like Victor and in Van. It would have been really funny. And so, after helping Yume buy someone a gift for the first time and witnessing her grow firsthand, Van met up with his friends with a full heart and returned to work. That was adorable. That was adorable. I love that. Ah, it's so good. So good. It's so adorable. Right. Aiming for the top. Fairy needs a guardian to accompany her for a little contest. Apparently, she's wanted to do it for a while. Sounds like good exercise. So why not? Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Capital of Calvert, Edith, 12th District, Grand Circuit. Still got the climbing wall. Wow, up close this thing really is super tall. 16.45 arch, if I'm remembering right. This climbing wall is apparently used in full-blown competitions. But man, the incline at the top is something else. Right. I bet it'll make for great training. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but you're not allowed to climb to the top unless you're with an adult. I told them I already was an adult back home, but they wouldn't listen. Yeah, well, no surprise there. Winning Calvert and all that. Think I'll give it a go too. Beat standing around watching. It sounds good. Let's do this together. Yep. And here I thought this would be a walk in the park. Did you get some powder on your hands? Can't remember what it's called now. Van, you're straining too much. Forget about your muscles. You got to use your bones, got it? Figures you've already got the hang of it. But I'm pretty sure you're grabbing on to too many colors. You're supposed to stick with just one. Oh. This requires more brain power than I thought. I really need to think about how to move my body. Alright, let's give it another shot. Sure, why not? Gotta use my bones. That's it, keep going. We're seriously supposed to be able to climb this? Don't worry, this is nothing compared to the cliff I had to scale with the warriors of Kruger for an ambush up. One of the rocks I grabbed came loose and I almost went tumbling down to the ground. I was this close to being a goner. Just hearing that is giving me the chills. Crap. Sorry, but this is it for me. Van! He died. Oh. Hey, you did good that time. And that was your best attempt yet. Climbing looks simple, but there's more to it than meets the eye. I've realized. Totally. It's nothing like trying to climb natural terrain. But my times are getting better and better, thanks to me doing it with you, Van. So, you're for a race. We'll make it to the top this time, I'm sure. Sometimes I wonder where all that energy comes from. Sorry, but I'd better tap out for my own safety. What? My fingers are shot. Doubt I could even hold my Zephyr right now. Believe me, I'd love to keep going, but if I don't stop now, my work's gonna suffer for it later. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Darn, I really wanted to conquer this wall together.
Then how's about I tag in?
Fee? Ah, Fee. Didn't realize you were here, Closel.
Just taking a little breather before I head off.
I wasn't planning on interrupting, but couldn't help overhearing. I'd be happy to take Van's place if it's cool with you. I get to climb with you? I know I'd appreciate it. No doubt you've climbed your fair share of walls. I enjoy some bouldering on my days off, yeah. It makes for good exercise. This is as good a chance as any for some friendly competition. What do you say, Fetty? Ah, yeah, I'd love that. And so their bouldering competition began. Is that what it's called, bouldering, though? Whoever reached the top first would be declared the winner. Fee raced up the wall using her nimbleness to her advantage, while Fetty relied on her lightweight and own senses to match Fee's pace. And finally, same time, draw! Ugh. Who won? The winner is Fetty by a hair's breadth. Oh. Wow, bravo, yes. I've never seen anyone reach the top before. That was incredible. Are those girls pros or something? Oh, how did we get such a big crowd? I think we might have made a scene. Maybe. Wow, what a view. Yep. This isn't as high as the Ferris wheel, but doesn't get much better than this. Congrats on reaching the top for the first time, by the way. I didn't think I'd end up second. Yeah, well, I didn't think I'd win. Probably helped that I was nice and warmed up after practicing with Van. Plus, I didn't want to lose to you, Fing. I swear you're like a different person compared to when we first met. I heard about what happened with the Crimson Beast. You got to see Ada again, right? I was out of the country when everything happened. Wish I could have been there with you. Pete, I'm sure Ada would have liked that too. It was all just so much. I had to face down my own immaturity and insecurities. But Van and the others were there for me. I did get to see her again. They all gave me the push I needed. As fleeting as the whole thing was, I refused to pretend like it never happened. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Now that you're an adult, I plan on treating you as more than just my equal. You're both her little sisters, so let's all work hard together. Huh, right, for sure. What? He got there! Well done, Van. And I thought you couldn't climb anymore. I got my grip strength back with a little rest, so I figured I'd give it at least one shot. Phew. Took a lot out of me, but I made it somehow. Not bad. Well, I should get back to my patrol. I'll have to do something like this again, Fairy. I had fun. Yeah, me too. Bye-bye. Sorry if I interrupted anything. You two had a good talk, yeah? Yeah, we did. All feels like a dream, you know? B was raised in a Jaeger Corps like me. But now she's one of the guild's aces, dashing across the front lines. I've always idolized her since hearing Ada's stories. Now she recognized me for who I am. Well, there's no doubt. You've got more room to grow than anyone else in the office. You've only just taken up the mantle of Flame Priestess and finished your rite of passage. You're just getting started. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what people call me. I'm still just 14. Really had my inexperience rubbed in my face after the test at Marduk HQ. Forget about my brother. Even just between Fee's group, Thor's, the Dominions, Rufus and Lapis, everyone there was so incredibly strong and full of conviction. Felt like I caught a glimpse, looking out over Ored State and seeing Marduk HQ towering over everything. A glimpse of just how much bigger the world my brother chose is over the Kruger. There's so much more than just the warrior lifestyle I grew up in. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. Makes me believe I can be anything. Anyone. That's the privilege of youth, Betty. Or should I say, that's the privilege that belongs to everyone. I feel like even I have a ways to go when I see you reaching for even greater heights.
I don't think you're that old, Van. I might still be inexperienced, but I really like working with you. And one day, I hope I can catch up to... No. Surpass the people I respect.
I like that attitude. With that attitude, I'm sure that day'll come. Yeah, I like that. After a friendly chat, the two climb back down. Following some much-needed rest from bouldering, they return to work. Didn't they have, like, in Daybreak 2, just little bits of conversation at the end when the stars went up and stuff? It's just a shame we don't seem to have that now. Right, let's continue the rounds then. That was lovely with Fairy, though. I was wondering where it was going to go at first, because it just seemed like a simple training thing, but then Fee showed up and it was like, oh, that's where you're going with that. It's like, that's cool. I like that quite a bit. Right. Right now, the world swallowed up in a space craze and Ilhan wanted to capitalize on it. That led to us setting up the booth over there. Since then, people interested in space, including parents with children and even older folks, have flocked to it. And many of them ended up buying a T-phone after that. Been a huge success for us.
Well,
Seems that display has been a big hit. I'm pretty happy with it, all things considered. Ilhan and I have been friends since our days at the Basel Institute of Science. We started this business together, but for whatever reason, he wanted to be a barista. I guess to think up business ideas while serving drinks. Either way, I have no clue what he'll think of next. He's a certified genius through and through. There's a lot of people here at the space display too. Day 2. At first I thought this was Ilhan's idea, but I was surprised to hear it was actually Carlo's. By the way, Kay's working here as a part-time temp, but I'll be taking over starting tomorrow. I've studied up on the subject, but I'm still a bucket of nerves. Maybe I should ask Kay for pointers later.
what would you like?
We're gonna need to get those lotus pods, aren't we? Do we have anything to exchange? I don't think so, do we? No. Okay. What could we sell? I think it is just like sell these kinds. Well, sell these. The support items I barely use. You've seen that in previous Trails games. Like, I barely use these. I usually go for like the, especially with like Refreshing Veil that I've got going on. Is like, I don't need these too much. Got quite a good spread of Refreshing Veil. That was the name of it, right?
Please stop by again sometime.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
What's next?
Right. Lotus Pods, high performance wireless earbuds.
I'll treasure
With
it.
An adorable motif. Lovely. Right.
This is so freaking awesome.
Don't you swear like that! Mistress Olivia has taken quite a liking to this display, it seems. We've made frequent stops to see it over the course of the week. When it comes to her interest, she can be a bit of a one-track mind. I've grown used to it at this point. Having said that, my patience is wearing thin. If I stay here any longer, I may well lose my I may politely suggest we move elsewhere. Gonna lose his mind! Excuse me. Mistress Olivia, apologies, but could you spare a moment and listen to me? We visited this place many, many times over the course of this week. Master will be arriving this evening, so perhaps we should... Can you believe it, Markley? They said space is what lies beyond the sky. Instantly thinking Xenoblather. This rocket, or whatever it's called, it's simply astounding. Oh, and here's an image taken by a satellite. It's so beautiful. But could this be where the goddess of the sky resides? It's not my thoughts, that's not my thoughts. I think there's something up there, but not the goddess of the sky. Thus, after after 2 successful test launches, Project Startaker, which aims to take mankind to the stars, will soon come to fruition. Now, to wrap this up, I would like to pose a question to you all. Is it safe to go into outer space? In my professional opinion, I would say yes. You see, there's a special piece of equipment called a spacesuit, which is outfitted with a number of functions. The purpose for yesterday's launch was to test the suit's capabilities. My particular field is urban engineering. Despite that, however, Ilhan offered me a part-time, temporary position. The pay is more than adequate, and it doesn't require me to be versed in the technicalities of the subject. Therefore, I decided to accept. It's not a long-term affair, but I find the work fulfilling. I think I'd rather enjoy this. Enjoy it, yeah, have fun with it where you can. Right, is there any other dots around? Because, no, you're not there anymore. Right. Oh, hello. Who we got here? Toa! Yes! Toa, yes! Anyway, yes. I did hear you and Edward started dating. But you haven't seen him in over a month, you say. And even when you send him an orb mail, he takes a long time to get back to you. And when he does, his response is always curt. That about sums it up. But in his defense, he does work in the Department of Internal Affairs. It sounds like he has a full plate. Plus there's the space program now, too. Guess this is just how things will have to be from now. Still, I don't think that's entirely fair to you. I mean, I suppose, but I need to be considerate of his position. Can't be selfish here. Are you really okay with this, though, Sonia? I think you ought to speak your mind and tell him exactly how you feel. Toa? My. Here I thought you weren't the assertive type. Looks like the Animus teachers are having some relationship talk. We probably shouldn't bother them right now. Your feelings are valid too, and I think you should make them known. Toa's exactly right. I think your quote-unquote selfishness is warranted in this situation. Yes. Yes, you might be right. So... I'm looking forward to what the future has in store. I think the day would come when humanity would travel into space. It's unfathomable that this history in the making plan was accomplished in only 3 years' time. Yeah, it's... technology advancing super fast. Or at least it would be unfathomable if it wasn't being developed and spearheaded by Professor Cronkite. He was my professor, incidentally, and I owe that to the man a lot. That's why I'm very interested in this on a personal level as well. Oh, that is.
What can I get for you?
It says it's a latte, but I'm running out of money. Running out of money.
To your satisfaction.
By the way, did you check out the display on the first floor? Carlo set it up. It was his idea to decorate with plush toys. Put a lot of thought into making it approachable. I'm pretty impressed, honestly. It's thanks to him that we were able to get this business off the ground. Right. Let's see what else we got around then. Oh, hello! Yesterday was so much fun. Let's play again sometime, Mina. Or is it Minor? Minor, not Minor. Okay, I'll tell you the rest of the story I came up with next time. Yeah, your stories are always really interesting. I can't wait. Oh, right. Should I tell her about the event? Do not talk about the event. Huh? What event? Tell me. Tell me! Oh my. The event. Okay, my mum told me about this, but... I started attending Sunday school this year. I was a little worried about how she'd do in the classroom, but she made some friends and seems to enjoy going. I've since become acquainted with the other mothers, and they've been giving me some good advice. That's good, that's good. We want to see those guys down there, so... I do like outdoor cafe areas like this. It's very nice, very nice. You're going back to the Empire soon, right, Julian? Man, I'm gonna miss you. Yes, but it's not like this will be our last time seeing one another. Whenever you two decide to come to the Empire, I'll be happy to show you around. Sounds good. We could use the chance to find some good filming spots, too. But anyway, we'll hammer out the details on that later. We still have our long-lie educational visitation ahead of us. Let's enjoy the rest of the time we have together. Right, for sure. So the school's going to Long Lie this year. Isn't it a little early for annual visitation trips? Yes, it has moved ahead to have it align with the space program. Makes sense. Though we still don't know the actual launch date yet. Oh yeah, I can see why they'd want to do that, with Long Lie being so close to the space base and all. You're gonna come, aren't you? Or are you still on the fence? I'm not sure. I've been putting off deciding on it. Though I do have my part-time job to worry about. Like I've told you before, you don't need to factor us into your decision. Oh, by the way, Lyle, you have a scooter, right? Yeah, got one after saving up money for my part-time job. You can hitch a ride if you want. There's a free spot on the back. Really? Yay! This is gonna be one of my last chances to hang out with my bro Julian for a while. Guess that means we gotta make it count. No time to mope. There's fun to be had. Do it. Julian has helped me a ton with the movie I'm filming. I haven't really done much in the way of paying him back. I need to think of some ideas. The educational visitation will be the last major thing I do before I head home. I need to prepare accordingly and then enjoy it as much as possible. That way, I can leave with no regrets. Indeed. Right. Shop.
I take great pride in my culinary creations.
Primo's
Do come
Tacos.
Partake.
Oh. At long last, I finally got it. A food cart by me, for me, and for me. I took the tortillas Gordon taught me how to make and added my own certified primo twist to it. Taco naysayers can call it junk food all they want. If it's delicious, then as far as I'm concerned, it's a luxurious high-class dish. I should be riding the highest high of my life, and yet... Stupid Shino is nowhere to be found. And trust me, I've searched high and low. Show yourself, coward! We're supposed to be having a taco off. Did you inform her at all? She seems pretty upset, doesn't she? Now that I think about it, though, I haven't seen Shino lately. Oh, I hear she's out of town right now. Oh, don't know all the details, but her regulars around here are pretty bummed because of it. I finally have the means to beat Shino's bar, and she's not here! Ugh! Quit hiding and fight, coward! Or I'm gonna tell everyone how much of a sore winner you are! What?
Okay.
What?
Have a taste of my gourmet offerings.
I need
Your
more
tongue
money.
will thank you.
I don't need the grape juice, but I need the junk food taco. Oh. Oh dear. Like, no. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Oh.
Damn you, Shino. Where do you even get that stuff?
The next step of Project Startaker is launching a manned rocket. Initially, there was a plan to have cars with video monitors stationed around the city the day of, but then the launch was suddenly moved up. An official date for it hasn't been set in stone yet. It really grinds my gears. Don't they know the EPD needs time to prepare for this? We'll need to pen a strategy for managing foot and vehicular traffic with the riot police. I fear we have some long days ahead of us. Ooh. Haven't been given a schedule yet, but we need to move forward with preparations, with or without it. Incidentally, the crime rate has been at an all-time low since April. We've apprehended many who were involved with the anti-immigration movement, so public safety has been higher than ever. No doubt it's thanks to our daily efforts. I want the citizens to feel secure. Good show, good show. Oh, look. Amelie? Look, there's so many people here. Whoa, Nelly. Yes, I see. Do try to contain yourself in public. If you would. Such an enthused display only serves to draw stares from everyone around us. Must I remind you that the tour has yet to even begin? Sure, but this is my first time visiting the capital. Can you blame me for being a little excited? Whoa, check out that huge screen over there. Right above it says Orbal Cafe. Oh, is that a giant tower I spy in the distance? And food stores, come on. Let's get something. You wanna wait for Shino to reappear before you get anything, yeah, maybe check the riverside. She might be there. Oh no, she's out of town, isn't she? What? Wait a moment, Nelly. We'll be late for the meetup. Ever since I started attending the music academy in Eurasian, I haven't had a chance to do any traveling. I'm so happy she invited me on this tour. Having Amelie here with me makes the trip all the better. No, it's true there are many things here which can't be found in Eurasian, but I expected Nelly to react with such childlike glee. Having said that, I won't say I dislike this ingenuous side of her. Much the opposite, in fact. She could be exposed to many sights unseen why I invited her in the first place. Suppose I'll have to take the lead during our travels. Yeah, I get that.
Prices are through the roof.
Hello, Melnies. It's been a while. But, what's with that outfit? Oh, I'm so very glad you asked. Former boss, today's my first day as a tour guide. Quitting my old job was the best decision I ever made. Now that I'm working for a travel agency, I can roam around as much as I want. Oh. Did you really call and arrange a meetup just to rub that in my face? Well, that doesn't matter. It's good to see you're doing well. Seems like that line of work will suit you much better. Boss? Yes, it absolutely will. Your incompetent subordinate is entering a whole new world and living her best life. I'm glad to hear it. I wish you well. Oh. I managed to get my level 1 guide qualification, and a class 2 commercial license for large vehicle operation in only 3 months. It's almost time to set off. I'm going to make this the best trip ever. I'm sure you will. Do your best out there. Seems Melise was just looking for someone to brag to. Aww. Melise used to work for us, but she's always had the travel bug. That's why she decided to switch jobs. Honestly, I feel like this new job will suit her much better. She and the higher-ups were always at odds. I have to be on the sly about it, but I'm gonna cheer her on. Good on you, mate. Good on you, mate. That's something I like about the NPCs in Trails. Like, the way they sort of keep you in check of, like, a sense of what's happening with their stories is they position them in similar places across games. So, like, the mother and daughter here, they're always here. They're always here. It's like, you do get the odd one that changes positions, like Primo here. She's usually in Riverside. But I do like that they keep them generally in the same area, because then it's like, oh yeah, that person was doing this, that person was doing that. It helps with the familiarity. Yeah. Chen, you bounce around. When they did the second launch yesterday, all of a sudden, I was really taken aback. I'm amazed it was such a success, but I was more surprised by how positive the response was from the general public. But the main body of tomorrow's paper is going to be nothing but Project Startaker talk. I suspect the date of the manned launch is going to be announced soon. Don't know about you, but I'm pretty stoked about it. Indeed. By the way, here they're printing more and more copies of the Tyrell Times. Sounds like our international reader base has really grown. Guess that means we need to be more on the ball than ever. I heard there's a reporter visiting from out of the country. By the end of the trip, they'll know why we're the number one paper in the Republic. Yes, got there. In the meantime, I'm going to write up the best STEM summary piece on Project Startaker the world will ever see.
Maybe I should get an Orbital scooter.
What do we got here? Young Playboy Tracy. Yeah. Hey, guessing from your looks that you're a tourist, but that ain't a knock. You've got some immaculate fashion sense, let me tell you. I know your type, the cool of the cool, untamed party animal. Well, am I right or am I right? Oh, you have me pegged. My idios-giving charms are that obvious. Perhaps I'll try to make a name for myself here in the capital. From here forth, You are to address me as the Prince of Pickup Lines. Just kidding. Or am I? Boing. Good one. Yes. I think you'll find our humble establishment more than to your liking. We've got a horde of horny girls just waiting to help polish the old scepter. What better way to make some memories during your trip, eh? Oh dear. The moment I set foot in the Republic, I get hit up by a barker. Funny. Okay, I'll ride this party wave straight to the top. Is what I want to say. Like, there's part of me that's like, it looks a bit like Joshua. But I do have somewhere to be later. What to do? What to do? Like, it could be Joshua, like, in disguise easily. Yeah. I have an eye for untapped talent like none other. And this good sir is positively teeming with it. The door of opportunity sits in front of him, waiting to be thrust open. When it comes to souvenirs, doesn't get much better than that. Oh, and between you and me, we've even got some off-menu hardcore options, if you're into that kind of thing.
Well,
Oh dear. Alright, we'll get you done down here. Uh-oh. Colt? No, how did it come to this? What's going to happen to me? Can I really put stock in those rumors? That feels like it's a 4SPG in the waiting, doesn't it? Right, what we'll do then is we'll now end this part here, and in the next part we'll see about Western. We'll start at the gun shop, I think. Like, get you a good... See, like there, that's the medicine shop. The pharmacy, so why were they buying a photo album at the pharmacy? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.